It's time for another episode of Man vs. SD Card. In order to inform you on how shit be going. So, welcome back to the Lost Begottens. Hashtag Baby Jesus Fish Room. I just love how silly that sounds. Today, the rest of this came in, which I'm going to make a whole different video about that, because saltwateraquarium.com, well, there's some special boys, and it took a while for me to get that damn order right, because of their specialness. But anyways, I finally have the fucking wave makers all set up how I had wanted to, and yeah, it's pretty badass. I definitely have enough current in there. Kicked up at random over here. That is fucking sweet. And the cyano is being destroyed. Yep, I didn't do any of that. That's all the new current. And then we have to keep an eye on this little bald spot down here. But I'm pretty sure the grass is gonna have that area covered just fine pretty soon. Gonna have some more live rock going right there. The stuff that Joey sent me like 2 years ago. Got it curing in a bucket. Anyways, more importantly, put the freaking record back on, and the light came on. After the pause button. This handy little orange lens here. Let's see here. Ooh. Fancy. So anyways, here are bubbles and zoom, and they're looking good. Back in the tank, they had their 3 days of hex shield. Though they kind of like lose the taste for it after a while, it seems. But everything else seems to be going okay with this tank. You know, other than these trumpets that I failed to rescue, obviously. I've been watching some videos on selecting corals and stuff like that. Turns out that I don't know how to examine the stocks of a Euphyllia. And apparently the keeping of the Euphyllia is not the problem. It's my selection of Euphyllia. I'm buying Euphyllia that's already dying. And that can only be brought back in like a really pristine high alkalinity system. Well, mine is not. But anyways, isn't that great? Bubbles and Zoom are back in their fucking reef tank. But most importantly, Simba is a gigantic cat. No, wait, I'm being distracted. Most importantly, I never really know when the microphone actually starts. That's my like fish tit song. I don't know what you call those, but natural fins. Mine. Let me see your fin. There we go. Look at that. Healing. My's fins are healing. My. You come out and say hi, honey? My. Don't make me tap on the glass and be annoying. Come on. Smurfette did not like that. Come here, Smurfette. Let me get a look at you. Smurfette. Come on out, you old bitch. My. So, Smurfette had problems both with Brucanella and with Myrtle picking on her. But she seems to have started healing. She's certainly doing a lot better. I was genuinely worried about her for a while there. You know, you're in bad shape when you're worried about a damsel. But what was happening was Myrtle was coming over here, seeing her wiggling around behind the pot, and Myrtle would come pick at her from above, and that's how she lost them scales right there. They've been getting along just fine down there for years. Got fucking, 12 gallons between two fish. They're fine. Two tiny fish. Myrtle's not a regular matted fowlfish. She's a pygmy aptasia-eating fowlfish. So she does just fine. She's fucking tiny. There's Myrtle. There's a damsel. That is not a big damsel. I don't know what I can get in here for scale. Regular fucking Aqueon heater right there. See? Not a big fish. Not big fish at all. This is a 10-gallon tank. But anyways, her being out and about, and earlier I had left some Rod's food all over the floor in here, and some Rod's eggs all over the floor in here. I come back to clean it up, it's gone. Smurfette had fucking kicked it all up and ate it. So she seems to be doing pretty good to me. They're getting basically a dose of formalin before each time I change the water. So every time I'm about to add water to it, or about to do a siphon and fill, I'll do basically a formalin bath in position. I don't have to worry about the formalin or anything staying in the system for long because of the flower pot. It'll pretty much absorb anything that you put in there. Help it process and oxidize. Myrtle's just looking at me funny. Hi, Myrtle. So, Myrtle seems to be immune to Bruckinella and ick. I don't know what the hell is going on here, but she's had absolutely no signs of fin damage, fin rot. No discernible spots on any fins. Her fins all look perfect. She's never really shown anything but just kind of sluggishness. So if you're bristle-tailed pygmy aptasia-eating fowlfish, or bristle-tailed fowlfish, not a matted fowlfish. I don't know about a matted fowlfish, that's the bigger one. But if you're pygmy aptasia-eating fowlfish, well, that's a great shot. Thank you, Myrtle, for not being shy. If they're sluggish, they're probably not feeling well. But in the quarantine system, they should be poking around like this, or swimming back and forth, as opposed to just kind of hiding during the day. This is normal behavior right here. Occasionally she'll do the swimming back and forth thing, kind of like a triggerfish would. Just for fun. They like to swim. And speaking of triggerfish, you're not a triggerfish, huh? I don't see a dorsal spine. But you're certainly not reef safe. And it's a pdpdpdpd. Hi, baby. Come see, honey. It's just a camera. Sorry. It's okay. Come on, honey. It's just a camera. He's scared of the camera. The poor little baby. Come on, Petey. It's okay, honey. Hi, Petey. Hi, Petey.